Rob. This is a new video I wanted to shoot today. Um, Talking about if you're getting caught in a situation where you can't get back home, and what are some things that you might need trying to get back home. I work about 16 miles from my home, so if something was to happen and I couldn't get back home, I'm gonna have to get if I'm left on foot, I'm gonna have to get about 16 miles back home. It takes me 18 minutes to drive. Fortunately, most of it is on the straightaway, but that's still a fair amount of time, a fair amount of mileage if you have to walk. So I just wanted to go over today a couple of things, or a few things, well, more than a couple of things, but you saw probably in the intro some of the stuff that was on the table, and I talk about why I probably would use those things, some basic stuff that you could just have. I know I'm missing some things, and you know, it's always something else that you can have. So everybody's setup is going to be a little bit different. Like I say, I'm approximately 16 miles, so it'll take a little while for me to get back. It's probably not for it. All depends on what's going on and why I'm have been forced to walk back home anyway. All right. So the first thing, if I'm gonna start on all the way to the left here, the first thing I got is zip ties, and so these are I got some 12-inch zip ties, and I got some 6-inch zip ties in here, and it's like standard stuff right here, but you can use these here to help build shelters. You can use these to help tie stuff down. All kind of stuff you can do with it. Do with zip ties. Zip ties is just handy, almost like having duct tape, which I don't have out here on the table. But duct tape is, to me, an essential thing that you should have in your bag or your get home bag. Of course, I got here some glow sticks. It's just a standard yellow glow sticks, and it's just basically 4 pieces in here, and it's just a yellow glow stick, and you use those for lighting, marking stuff, marking your position, or marking whatever you need. Then the next thing I got is some bandage tape, and that's good for like you can use this almost as a tool, or you can use it for if you have to patch yourself up. Then I got the first aid kit. This is just a standard first aid kit you can pick up at local Walmart, and it's basically got everything you need in it. This one has 85 items in it, from bandages, medicines, and topicals, instruments, wound dressings. So just something to have in case you get hurt, or you come along somebody that's hurt. Next thing I got here is fire starters. So here I got a small block of fire start, because this here would help you light a fire if you can't find something that's dry, or if you can't find something that's easier to start. This here is helpful. Along with that, I got your regular old fire starter sticks, and you got this one right here. This one actually is a sharpening stone on there, and there you go. You can get some sparks. Probably be better taking it off, but it does work really good. You can see right there. You can get some nice sparks right there. So, but the best spark to get is with a match or a lighter. What I like to do is, if you got like just regular old matches, Diamond Strike on the Box matches, works really well. And you throw your just a little cheap lighter in there. Keep it in a Ziploc bag, that way it don't get wet. And that's where the easiest way to start a fire. If you got a go bag, you might as well have a bag that's you can maybe start a fire with. Then of course you got the mirror. This here mirror, you can do several things with it. You can use it to start a fire. You can use it to signal somebody. You can use it to help you see around corners if you're in a dangerous area. You can use this here to help you see, you know, if you got anything on your person that in areas that you can't see, you can use this here mirror to just do a lot of different things. So that's really good. You know, like I say, but it also helps you look around corners and start fires, which probably is the most reasonable thing that you're gonna use it for. First thing, I got the electric lighter right here. This one right here, you want to just charge up. It's called the atomic lighter. It's windproof. Just turn it on right there, and strike your push your button, and you got your lighter that works. And also, you want to just put that up in your Ziploc bag, and I just got a battery in there for my flashlight, but just want to put that in your thing. You want to try to keep that dry too. You know, you want to try to keep much stuff dry as possible. So if you can put it in Ziploc bags, that's great. I always like to try to keep stuff that you don't want to get wet. Just put it in like a Ziploc bag or something like that. You know, don't have to be nothing fancy. All right. So next thing I got is a pen light. Those are good because they don't take up much space and they work really well. And you get some decent light with them. This one is made by Coast AAA batteries. And you probably noticed I didn't have any batteries. So one thing I know that's missing from my bag is AAA batteries, AA batteries. I do have a battery for my gun light right here, the CR123. But so I need to pick up some of those batteries to put in my bag. So I got this here pen light. I also got this here small little flashlight right here. It's just a little pocket light. You can hang it from you got a little lanyard right there. You can hang it from a tree or a branch or something if you just want to do that. It's like, can't have too many lights, so I also got a headlamp. Headlamp works great because when you're walking, when you're working at nighttime, you can do it hands-free, and you don't have to you don't have to lose a hand by holding a flashlight. Now you can be hands-free, build a fire, cook, build shelter late at night, whatever you got to do. Go into areas you can hold your rifle or your pistol, stuff like that. You know, so that's pretty cool. All right, so that there covers most of the lights in the fire. And then what I got here is the writing pen. This is good for writing down information, obviously. If you need to write something down, and you can just find a piece of scratch paper or something to write on, but that's good for that. But this also has a window breaker on it, so you can break out of a car or into the car, whatever's going on, whatever you need to do at that point to get you out of a tight situation. So those are the pens are good, little tactical pens. I have here, back to the lights real quick. I have these here marker lights right here. These, if you got a radio, which is another good thing to have, but if you radio or call somebody on your phone, you can use these lights to mark your position and a flash like that. Or if you're walking in an area by a highway or something, and if you want your position known where people can see you, it's a good thing to have while you're walking. That way people can see you if they passing by on the highway. It's just real good and handy. And always good to keep something like that with you. You can see it flashing right there. So it's pretty cool. And the other thing that I have, since we was talking about radios or phones, if your phones are still working when everything go down, And this here is a little pouch that you can use to keep it if your phone dry, and you just take it, open it right here, and place your phone in. It's pretty cool. That you can find several things like this online to help you keep your phone dry. But the other thing I like to use is always just save like bags, buy Ziploc bags, and if you can run up on a nice sized bag, just hold on to it, because you want to try to keep everything possible as you can dry as possible. Next thing I have is this here fingernail and clipper set. And I know you're thinking, it's like, man, why? What are you gonna need that for? Well, you have to clean your fingernails. That's the last thing you really worried about. The cool thing about this is it's got a bunch of little tools in it that you normally don't. I mean, that you might not carry. You know, you're gonna have a lot of that stuff on your multi-tool thing. But like, so you got the tweezers right here. Obviously, you get splinters or whatever. You got like little files right here. You got things that you. This here little tool. You got your clippers. Obviously, if you need to do your fingernails, and you also got like the scissors. All come in this little pack. Which it's just it's like basically multi-purpose in these tools, other than just being a manicuring set. But it's a small little setup where you can have a pretty good many tools to do a whole bunch of things with, and you can keep coming up with different ideas of what you can do with this here manicuring set. But it really, I think, in my opinion, is a good survival tool to help you get out of some situations. You'll be surprised how many tools you can turn those tools into, from flathead screwdrivers to a needle, like a little needle nose with the tweezers. You know, like I said, the scissors, precision cutting if you have to do any medical stuff, you know, stuff like that. Then we have the SOG spoon, which is pretty cool little spoon. And this spoon is going to be full of tools, but like I say, one of them is a spoon. I don't even know all the tools that's on here, but you got like several. You got that's obvious, like Phillips screwdrivers right across the top. You got a 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8 wrenches right there. You got flathead right here. You got a rope cutter right there, and then several other things you can do with this thing. So this is a nice little tool, and it's very compact. And so I would carry that. Also, I have this here screwdriver right here for it's like a micro screwdriver. It's just standard, a flathead on that side, Phillips on that side. Standard. Standard. And then I got a multi-purpose tool here, a multi-tool. And then so you got your needle nose. I like this because it's kind of spring-loaded. It's not a very expensive one, but it gets the it'll get the job done. You got to remember, this is just a get-home bag, so you don't need a bunch of big things or expensive things in it, because you're just basically trying to get home. And so this one here is loaded with tools right here, and then you got your Phillip right there. You got your flathead. You got a can opener on here. So you got plenty of tools. Basic standard multi-purpose tool. You got a file right here, flatheads, and then you got another serrated knife right there. Here you got your Gerber razor knife, and these are nice because it's a utility knife but a knife at the same time. So you got that razor blade right there. You got your extra blades in here, and these things look cut really good, cut really smooth. And if you like trying to make a sharpen a stick or something, these work really good, because like for carving or trying to just get a edge on a stick, these work really well for that, because the razor blade is so sharp. Then I got just a regular small pocket knife. This is good, like a blade, and I like it because it's got the serrated ends on it, so it also helps you saw some stuff down if you need to. This right here is a cable saw, and This one is good for cutting branches and limbs, small trees down, like 1.5 to 2 inch trees. You can cut those down with those. So that's pretty good little tools to have right there. Then the next thing I got is I always keep these binoculars with me. Some people carry binoculars or whatever, but I think these are good because if you're in an area where stuff is going bad or might be dangerous, you can look down the road or you can and see what's going on ahead of you before you actually walk there. So even though you might see people, don't mean that people are always going to be friendly, or you can see, see what scenario you about to walk up on ahead of time before you actually get there. So binoculars, always good to have to kind of look forward ahead. I like to keep these here spare glasses with me right here, just in case I break the ones or lose the ones that I have. And also I like to keep safety glasses with me. These are really nice ones right here because they got they're more like a goggle and and safety glasses in one. And so I like to keep those with me, just in case I need goggles and safety glasses for eye protection. Then the next thing that I like to have with me is one of these here face coverings, where that way you can cover your face from dust or smoke or something, just to help protect you breathing. Then we have here, it's just like a Velcro strap. And this thing here is all Velcro on this side, and it ties right here. So that way, if you have to, you can wrap it around something. Say you wrap it around here, and then you can just finish it off. But you can like hold stuff together, and basically finish it with that last piece. So you can just kind of wrap something up with it, and then lock it in with that last little piece. So it's pretty cool. I like to have that right there. You just don't know if you're gonna need to tie something onto your bag, if you're gonna need to strap something to your person, or what you're gonna need to do in situations. So like I said, some of this stuff is kind of weird, or you might not use, but like I say, everybody's bag is gonna look different, and so we all just trying to figure it out as we go. Hand sanitizer. Got hand sanitizer just in case I don't have a way to clean my hands or to clean around a cut or something. Now, you don't want to put hand sanitizer in the cut, but it'd be good to clean around the area. That way bandages will stick a lot better instead of trying to stick to dirty skin. Everything sticks better if it's been cleaned off right there. The next thing that I have, let's go with the emergency poncho. Again, it's just like a little really cheap emergency poncho, but it'll help keep you dry, or you can build like some type of shelter with it for that night. It's good for a night. If you're around some water area, it's always good to have like some hooks with you. You got hooks, and maybe you can catch a fish. You can always use some 550 cord, take it apart. Right here, I have the 550 cord bracelet. It's gonna have a compass on it. It's got a whistle on it, and it also got the fire starter on it. You use it with your fire starter stick, and you can see it throws some really good sparks. And you can just wear it a bracelet. You can wear it like a bracelet. I always keep one on my bag. So I'll keep one like right there hanging off the side of the bag. But good to have those right there. Plus you can take them apart and get the 550 cord off of them. And that way you don't really have to use a lot of space storing 550 cord inside your bag. The next thing I got is I keep an MRE with me. You want to keep that with you in your bag, because you got to have food. And if you're going to have energy, especially, like I said, I'm going to be going 16 miles. So you're going to need some food. You're going to need some energy. And of course, I got, and after that, I have earplugs. You got an earplug case. In this case, it's going to have more earplugs. It's going to have like a little chain so that you can connect it to your shirt or to a bag or whatever you need. The next thing I got is a pistol. This one is SR 45. It's a Ruger SR 45. We got 13 rounds in the extendo mag. You got the light on it. That way it helps. Also another light that you can have at nighttime. And we got the 10-round magazine right here. Now you notice I only got full metal jacket rounds in there because at this point there's no real reason to have hollow points or whatever. You just need some basic rounds. And right here, these here 230 grain full metal jackets is gonna pack a punch, and it's gonna have plenty of stopping power, and the rounds are a lot cheaper. And you, like I said, you just trying to have some rounds at that point. The next thing I got is some hand warmers, because if it's cold, I'm not good with the cold, so I got a couple of those right there. Got 3 pairs in here, and that'll help me keep my hand warm, because the gloves I got are just these little thin gloves, and my hands probably still gonna get cold in these. But the good thing about these is that they form fit into my hand, and that way I still can operate everything I need to do to operate with these gloves on. And I always found that to have that skull cap help keep your head warm, and that's one of the biggest things for me in the cold is my head. If my head stays warm, I'm doing a lot better than anything else. Then I got this here TAC 6 bag is what I like to use, and it's a crossbody bag. Again, you can see I got more braces with the 550 cord. Got one right here with a compass. And I got another camping knife right here, as I just keep right here, and another knife right here. But other than that, I think that's about it. Like I said, I'm missing some things. Still need to get batteries, and probably need to get a small roll of duct tape, because I think duct tape is an essential. I'm looking in here and looking at what I got that I'm gonna put in here. I'm probably good to go, I guess. I'm walking home, need 16 miles, not that far. So I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit old and out of shape, so I'm gonna give myself 2 days. I mean, it's like we was marching 12 miles in about 3 hours in the military, but that was like 40 years ago. So that was about 30 years ago. So, so now I should be able to hump that in probably about let's say 2 days. Nah, I should be able to hump it in a fair amount. It'd probably take me, like I say, a lot longer, but I would have this stuff to help me get home. And if I have to stop and take a break overnight, get some sleep, get up in the morning, and finish it the next day, I would be good to go on doing that. I would have stuff that to help me do that. And then also, I like to carry this here, my medic bag. This thing got a lot of stuff in it, but I would say that I would have to do a whole nother video on that. But if you go to mymedic.com, you can see all the awesome stuff that they have on the thing. 9 times out of 10, I would have that in the car, but 9 times out of 10, I probably wouldn't carry it with me just because it's a lot of extra weight. When all I really need is this here, and I'll have my AR pistol probably more likely. So I think that would be enough to get me home. Yeah. Worst case scenario, maybe I probably would carry the bag though, just because that'll depend on what situation it is. All right. Other than that, though, I think that's about all I have on this one. Like I say, I'm missing some stuff, so I mean, you can put in the comments what you think I should probably get or what I shouldn't, what I probably don't need. How do you pack your go bag? You know, stuff like that. It's just a good conversation piece, but with everything that's going on in the world today, and all the dangers that we're gonna surrounding ourselves with, I think we all need to be prepared for any situation at any time, and at least be prepared to try to get back home. Like I say, I made my bag surrounded about where I spend most of my time, which would be at work, and then if I'm not at work, I'm at church, which is the shorter track home. But you know, think about where or you spend most of your time, and I think you should build your go bag to how much time it's going to take you to get home on foot from the place that you spend most of your time. Which I think most people, if you work a 40-hour week, that's probably where you spend most of your time is at work. So if you take, I'm at work, everything goes crazy. How long is it going to take me to get home? What do I need to help me get home? And in what situations that you're going to be going in? Like I said, I got if it's cold weather, I don't have like stuff like that. A lot of cold weather stuff in my bag, because if I'm at work, I'm probably going to grab my cold weather stuff from work. And so I'm already going to have my jacket and a lot of stuff like that. Rain gear, I already got that at work. So before I leave and start tracking home, I'm probably gonna just grab that stuff. So like I said, it's like I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys taking your time out to check out my video. Like I said, if you see anything that you think I probably should change, upgrade, whatever, man. It's like we all trying to just stay safe. So remember to stay vigilant, stay locked and loaded, and trust in God. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.